Hey Funcoasters, it's Wednesday and you know what that means. It's time for me to give you the rundown of all the events that I think you should check out this weekend for some fun. It's Halloween time and there's tons of events going on Saturday, and I'm going to give you my top list of things I think you should definitely go and see this weekend. So what we got on Saturday starting at 9 a.m. is the 6th annual Tombstone Derby at the Depot Park in Elmore. There's going to be tons of kid-friendly Halloween fun, like a magic school adventure with a really cool magic show. There's going to be trick-or-treating in the downtown business area where the kids get to go and collect lots of candy and get that sugar rush they've been looking forward to all month long. There's going to be ghost stories, pumpkin carvings, fortune tellers. There's going to be a costume contest for the pets. There's going to be raffles, there's a parade. There's also going to be a body and cadaver toss contest. No, I'm not kidding. It's for real. And I don't think they use real body parts, but you never know. It's Halloween. And then after that, there's also, of course, going to be the awesome casket races. And if you've never heard of this before, these are real caskets, motorized, with people driving them, and they're going to have single elimination heats to see who the fastest is. And then beforehand, you get to pick out who you think the best in show is. So if you want to go to that, it starts at 9 a.m. at Depot Park in Elmore. And if you don't want to miss out on the casket races, they'll start at 4 p.m. Also, what we have on Saturday in Clyde is their annual Halloween parade. The parade is set to begin at 4 p.m. with the judging of the floats to commence at 3 p.m. and there's even $75 up for grabs for whoever wins the best float. There's going to be a fun costume contest at 3:30 p.m. before the parade, and if you want to go to that, the lineup starts at the South Main Street Elementary School in Clyde, and if you would like to participate in the parade, you just need to go to clydeohio.org, fill out the form, and email it back to them. So what we also got going on Saturday night is the Octagoeen Pub and Island Crawl. This is the first year that the Jet Express has had any Halloween cruises, yet alone one that's going to do an inter-island crawl. So you get to join a boatload of zany Halloween characters, toga-laden people, and they're going to whisk you off to Kelly's Island first for a really cool pub crawl. There's going to be costume contests, drink specials, certain treats just for the adults out there. Then after you have your fill on Kelly's, they're going to take you over to Put-in-Bay for the annual Halloween bash that they have there. All the Put-in-Bay bars decorate for Halloween. There's tons of bands playing that weekend, costume contests, tons of drink specials going on, and this is the last big party that Put-in-Bay has before next summer. I know, sad. Winter is coming up. Oh, so you definitely want to get out to Put-in-Bay this weekend for the last big party that they have of the year. And for your cruising pleasure, the Jet Express is going to have a full bar, snacks, and live entertainment on board. Now, when I talked to them last weekend, the Pub and Island Crawl hasn't been sold out yet, so you're going to hurry up and give the Jet Express a call at 419-609-9930 to reserve your tickets today. They're only $34, and that is an awesome deal because you're going to go from the downtown Sandusky Pier at 6 p.m. over to Kelly's, and then after that, you're going to go to Put-in-Bay, and they're going to bring you back here to Sandusky. So that's an awesome deal. It's going to be a really fun party, so you totally have to check that out on Saturday night. Now, also an event just for the kiddies out there is at 6 p.m. at the McGee Marsh on Saturday. This is a really cool Halloween gathering on the boardwalk where there's going to be vendors set up, booths for the kids to play some games. They get to go trick-or-treating in a really fun, safe environment. Definitely something you can take the whole family to. And they're going to have special surprises just for the kids out there. So if you want to go to that, that's at 6 p.m. at the McGee Marsh off of West State Route 2. Also, what we have on Saturday night is a really cool event that I wish I could go to. It's the second annual Zombie Walk at the Norwalk Main Street Theater. You get to come dressed as your favorite kind of zombie. You could be a zombie bride, a zombie police officer, a zombie postal worker, a zombie prom queen. It does not matter, just as long as you come zombified. The possibilities are endless. You're going to meet all your pals over at 7 p.m. at the Norwalk Main Street Theater. It's just $5 to attend. The zombie walk is going to start at 7:15. You're going to walk just a few blocks, come back to the Norwalk Main Street Theater, and then watch the really classic comedy with Bill Murray and Ernie Hudson, Ghostbusters. So you definitely want to be there at 7 p.m. at the Norwalk Main Street Theater on Saturday. So those are the main events that I picked out for you to check out this weekend. There's so much more going on, so you have to go to the events calendar on funcoast.com. There's tons of Halloween parties happening around this area in Sandusky and everywhere. But I can give you the Halloween parties that are going to have some cash prizes available. So if you think you have a really clever, cool costume out there and that you should win some money, here are the bars you need to go to try and win that money. The Quaker Steak and Lube in Vermilion is going to have cash prizes. Cheap Seats off of Route 250 in Sandusky will have some cash prizes. The Ghostly Gala in the Reserve at Kalahari on Saturday night is going to have really cool Kalahari packages for you to win. The Water Street in downtown Sandusky has $100 up for grabs at midnight. I-5s in Huron has like $500 in cash prizes for you to win. And Mr. Ed's in Port Clinton has some prizes for you to win as well for a costume contest. So if you want to hand out candy on Sunday to all your little neighborhood trick-or-treaters, I have the entire citywide trick-or-treating listing on the events calendar in funcoast.com. Every city on there at the time, so give you what time you want to switch on your porch light and get out that big bowl of candy to hand out to your local trick-or-treaters. Now, to tell you where our spotters are going to be this week, I personally am going to be at Cedar Point tonight at 6 p.m. It's a really fun event for the kids out there. They get dressed up and go trick-or-treating all around Cedar Point. On Saturday, we're going to have a spotter on the Octagoine Pub and Island Crawl at 6 p.m. on the Jet Express. I'm going to be around the downtown Sandusky area bar hopping for all the Halloween parties and getting some cool photos. And then I'm also going to be at the Underground on Monday for the awesome Mushroom Head concert. I can't wait for that. So look for me this weekend, get your spotted picture taken, and I will see you all back here next week.